Okay, let's just get back to analysis. I'm gonna love to start this from here. So we don't need to actually connect slicer to this, but this one needs, slicers. Another way to add slicer, aside what we have done previously, is for we to go to the top ribbon. So you see where we have this pivot table right in. So you can see insert slicer. So with that, we're gonna need to add slicer for month name and as well for year. So that actually gives us these two slices. So if we want to connect this now, we can go to the same place and click on this. So we can connect the three slices we have onto this. So that changes the value we have here. If I scroll a little bit now, I need to have my slicer connected to this. The three slicers would be connected. So click on this as well. Just know that every single time you connect a slicer, if the slicer has active clicked, it's going to actually, change the value you have here. So because it is working. So I'm going to do this to all part of it. Please follow me to know which one I'm going to deactivate slicer from. I'm going to tell you why. So this is actually, pivot table, but this one, they're not pivot table. They are linked to the pivot table. It's going to work. We don't need to actually connect slicer to them. So clicking on this now, connection, we need the three sliders on this as well. So we go all the way here. So if I scroll to this end for my gender, so you can have your pivot table named and you just right click and you do that. But I just fancy using this particular form to do, my slicer connections, right? So once I'm done, I scroll to this end. So look at this one. Once we click on this here, we connect to this, but for the country, this is the same country. We don't have to connect our slicer to the country. That is how we should do it. So we're coming here now. We're going to connect slicer for months. Already we have the country connected to it. So we select this as well. I think that is the last pivot table we have. So we just select it and we make our slicer to be connected to it. So finally we are done. Scroll to this end to pick the three slicers. Ctrl X, and here we are. So we just have to paste in our slicers. So now you can see we have issues here. On 2020, we have issue. So we're going to fix this issue we have here specifically, even though if we don't actually select anything, we select a particular month that has no data. I want to show you what that is. I just want to select a particular, let's go to 2021. I'm looking for a particular month with that issue. Then we can go ahead and solve it and see how it works. So understand what is going on now. There is no sales for Canada and Mexico. If we select USA, now we have sales for USA. So let us go ahead and fix what is going on here. I'm not going to click anything yet. So I'm going to go to my analysis. So I'm going to scroll down to where I have that part right on. So I think here we have it. So what you just do here now is to right click and you scroll down and see pivot table options. So go down to the display aspect here and you're going to find this show items with no data on rows and on the column. So make sure you check them and click on OK. That gives you this. So if we come back now, so we have the solution. So which means we only have data for the United States, no for Mexico, no for Canada as well. But if I select this, that renders the whole chart almost empty. So you should actually understand that. You understand? So that is exactly what I want to show you. So we've just solved that situation right there. So the next thing now is to make sure we blend our slicer with the background we have right here. That is going to make it to look just like the previous one we have created like this. So let us get started in the next video and see how we can actually create something as beautiful as that. So now we are done with our connections and a little adjustment we need to do. We've made it. So it is time for we to make sure we blend our slicer with our background.